All right, everyone, welcome back. This is round 3 front 9 coverage from the 2020 New Year's Classic at the beautiful Lake Chabot Golf Course in Oakland, California. I'm Nate Perkins, and I'm joined here today with Mr. Albatross himself, Philo Brathwaite.
What it do, y'all?
Happy to be here with you, Philo.
Cheers, buddy. This is cool.
Yeah, man. Another Local Route Productions. Shout out to them for making it out to this event, making it possible. Shout out to our sponsors, Innova Champion Discs, so many more. Thank you guys for making this possible.
Got Austin Hoop from Newcastle, California. Current rating 1008.
4-stroke lead.
4 sticks.
It's been playing well.
Mike Sale from San Fran. Current rating 1003.
Super excited to see Mike play. He's got really clean form.
Tomaselli, Santa Cruz, California. Current rating 1006.
Thomas playing with a mixed bag this year.
Also the mixed bag, Leif Swenson out of Davis, California, and his current rating is 1003. So all these guys seem to be right around the same number. Wow, how do you say his name? Kade Filimoehala? Wow, that's a new one.
That's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. And this is
5-person card, huh?
Yeah, man, and it's Cade's first time playing in the MPO division. So
that's awesome.
Huge accomplishment for him to make it onto this lead card. And you can see the scoreboard right there. Hoop has 4 over Tomaselli, Swenson, and Sale. So it's gonna be a battle out there today.
Wow.
This is Lake Chabot proper course, and it's a 9-hole course, 18 different baskets and 18 different tee pads. So
nice. I've never seen this before, and I'm only familiar with a couple of these guys, but here we are, hole 1. Looks like he's lining up the flick.
There's OB all along the right side, and that golf green is out of bounds as well.
Wow, that looks like maybe a little first hole anxiety. Lead card,
yeah,
final
man.
day.
I actually haven't seen Hoop miss a sidearm that big yet.
There we go. It looks like that's tracking somewhere.
That could be hyzering a little too much.
Wow, that looked like a great break.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man.
That was headed OB and gets a roll out of the toward the basket.
Going with the backhand and avoid that stick.
Ooh, it needs to slide off that green though.
Oh, got it. That's putting. There you go. Another backhand coming up.
Gorgeous little follow through right there from Tomaselli.
Wow,
And that is just a beautiful shot.
Gorgeous.
The T-bird.
That's got to hook up. Get a kick. No. OB.
Yeah, just a little too turned over from Kade.
That's about all you can do from out there. Just got to chuck it up there. Leaf's lining up his birdie putt.
Going with the straddle.
Uh-oh.
Little left side.
Good putt, Kade.
And that's a good putt from Kade. That was a tester for his bogey.
There you go.
And that's a good opening putt from Austin. This is Mike also opting to go with the straddle putt. Believe he's putting with the dagger.
Yep. It's a good start. Get a stick back on the first hole, add a little bit more pressure to the leader. That's a great way to get things going. Another birdie, so you got 2 guys gaining a stroke on the leader. Leaf's still right in the mix. Alright, hole 2.
Hole 2, it's par 3, 386 feet. It's blind around this corner, quite the pump. Seen the sidearm get up there to the top of the hill, but really the play is a big right-hand, backhand Anheuser.
Mike's lining it up. He's got it up there.
Really tough hole to birdie. If you get it too turned over, though, the rough on the right can be trouble.
Does he leave him with a putt? Yeah, that's working. That's in range.
Yeah, he's got something.
Nice, fortunate kick 2 holes in a row to get the round going.
No doubt. Tomaselli lining up that big Anheuser.
Looks like he's got that one out there a little wide, and it just stalled out on him a bit. Can't imagine that's too much trouble, though, to get up and down.
Yeah, that's really the miss you want to make, is something that Heiser's out left.
Yeah, he's just pitching up intentionally there. You can tell that angle. Not trying to get too aggressive. Let's see if Leif's going to try to roll one up there. Looks like he's trying to shape that left to right shot. Looks a little bit low. Not bad, though. Can't really tell how far he is from the basket from that angle. I'm not familiar with this course at all.
Yeah, he's got like 80 to 100 feet left. He's.
Yeah. Looks like that move.
Oh, wow. Kade putting a move on that one.
There we go. That's up there putting, too.
The birdie on this one's pretty rare.
I bet. Looks like a tough shape to create. Going with the forehand flick. Looks like it's a few steps off the basket. Not too bad. That's right there. Oh, chain high. Just didn't commit to the basket all the way.
Going with the baby
putt.
jumper.
Just a little higher.
Put it on line, though.
All right, to get another stroke on the leader. You can toss this one in.
This would be huge.
Oh, beautiful line. Just there you go. Clean up your par. Looks like everybody's just going to clean up their par and move on to hole 3. No strokes exchanged. Probably a sigh of relief for Austin after, the first hole you cough up one. And
Yep.
those dudes come out and bang, bang, park it right by the hole. I know I've been in that situation a bunch of times, and knees start getting a little knocky and hands start sweating a little more. The heart rate pumps up a little bit. It's nice when you can kind of settle things down quickly when you're the leader.
It's a different kind of pressure, huh?
Yeah, of course. I mean, everybody's coming to get you. You don't want to make silly mistakes and give up strokes, and I'm sure you felt like that first toss was kind of a silly mistake. And,
Yeah.
You gave up one, and that was it, so far.
Hole 3, 321 feet. That OB, that green is out of bounds, and this one is up on this hillside, so anything long is going to be down a pretty big hill.
Wow.
Great looking forehand.
Yeah, I mean, that's a shot I wish I had all the time. I mean, wow.
330 Heiser.
Yeah, just a little stand up and glide.
Yeah.
Finish. Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, this looks like more like what I would do.
I love that follow through from Tomaselli, though, the way he kind of flicks it out there. And that looks like it's running down that hill.
No, it stopped. Ooh, he went the inside gap.
Ooh, super technical line right there.
Get a nice skip up.
That's
putting
tasty.
For sure. There you go.
Inside 25 feet. Pretty unique way that Leif likes to line it up, huh?
Well, I haven't seen much of him, so I'm just kind of taking it all in. I mean, it looks like he's got the right idea in his mind, and he's cruising out there past the green. That looks like that a pretty shot as well.
Circle's edge.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at a death putt.
Here's the youngster. That looks a little bit low. Just got to push, get past that green. Go, go, go. There you go.
Nice.
Long putt. Didn't quite commit to the height on that shot.
Yeah, you really want to get this one close because this right here is he's looking straight at this cliff.
Get up.
Nice just sinks it. No fear.
No fear. They don't have fear when they're 15, 16. That's why they all get good at riding skateboards and bikes and stuff. We getting a slow motion here? All right, here we go.
Beautiful stroke.
Nice effort, kid. Dead
Right
center.
on the pole, man.
Leif's got a similar putt. A little bit more hill to save him if he misses on the right side.
Great putt. Nice.
Got it.
I mean, from outside the circle, no jump required.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really need to jump until you feel like you're outside of your, standstill putting range. So whatever that is for you as a player, it's always optional.
And Mike looking straight at this cliff.
Very nice.
Oh,
Nice,
yeah.
look at these guys. These guys all want it. They can all taste it. It's all right out there in front of them, just a couple of strokes away. Plenty of golf to go.
Little obstructed from 20 feet.
It looked a lot worse from the angle when the disc was coming in, but
Yeah.
I mean that looked pretty basic. Just a little, simple straddle putt. There you go. Keep pace.
Yeah.
There you go.
5 for 5?
I think they all got it. Star frame. There's KJ Nybo. Salute with the rattle of the chains. Guess they don't know him like that.
Hole 4, it's a par 3, 417 feet, but plays maybe like 300 feet down this hill. You've got an OB green on the right, and if you hyzer far off to the left, there's also out of bounds. This is just a really fun hole to throw.
I love holes like this.
All about that initial angle.
Absolutely. A big thing to remember is to try to match the grade of the ground in front of you so that happens just like that.
That is beautiful. It's
It
going to
really
be
helps
inside
control
20
the
feet.
finish of the disc when you keep that nose down and match that grade. For you youngsters or newbies getting into the game, common mistake is to throw it to the horizon.
And it'll just float on you. Just
Yeah,
sail
just
away.
Sail away. Bye-bye.
It's a Firebird from
He's
Tomaselli.
ripping a Firebird. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Alright, it's a putt.
Hoop also going with the Firebird. He's going to be going a low forehand straight at it.
Wow.
He's got some skills with that forehand.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's there.
Let's go, Austin.
There
Beautiful
you go. So
shot from
Austin's showing he's still with it. He's not afraid. He's ready to go.
Do it. Do it.
Leif also going with the Firebird out wide.
That
little
got
too
a
much
really
hyzer.
unfortunate skip. I bet if he had come down a couple of feet earlier, he would have got a third of that skip. Kade's ready to rock.
He's going rock 3.
Rock 3. Wow.
He's got plenty of power, dude. Look at this. That's in the air forever.
What a shot. A little bit off the mark, but I mean, you can tell the kid's got a ton of whip. Throwing rock downhill. Leif with the long jumper. It's more of a long layup.
This from 55.
Ah, didn't quite get it up in the air. You can see him waving his hand up there. You knew it.
Didn't quite get the legs involved in that one. Tomaselli from Circle's Edge. Looking back down the hill.
Same thing. Just didn't get his hand into the chains. That looked like it was a little high left.
And that hurts.
Maybe a little headwind lifted his disc as it got to the basket. You can see the leaves blowing and that tape in the background. It's a little gusty out there, I'd imagine. There you go, Austin.
Low but in.
Hey, man. Sometimes pretty is good enough, or ugly is good enough. Rather,
Yeah, man.
Let's take it. All right, Mike Still keeping the heater on Austin there.
Yeah, 3 down
Pushing
through
him.
4.
There you go. Just a couple of tap ins. We move on over to hole 5. Got a couple of guys making some moves, trying to keep up. Leif and Thomas and Mike and Austin are starting to kind of pull away a little bit. Make it a 2-man show, but there's still plenty of holes to go.
Hole 5 is a par 3. Only 252 feet. Basket is right here on this hillside. Really the tricky one with this is getting it to sit once you get into that hillside.
Right. This is all about angle control here. If you come in with a sharp hyzer and hit the bottom, you're probably going to reflect off. You're trying to get that disc flat when it comes into the ground as much as possible.
There is a green OB, and we have seen him hit this hill and then roll back down onto the green, kind of like that.
That's good, though. That's fine.
That's a good roll right there.
Fine.
Yeah,
that hit and kind of lost speed when it hit the ground instead of gained speed.
And Hoop actually going with the forehand.
Yeah, he's
going to
got
match
all
the
the room
hillside
in the world
money.
to kind of work that shot in there.
Too easy right there.
I mean, it's a lefty dream. That hill just gobbles up the speed. But that's exactly what you want to do. See how they're trying to keep the disc super, super flat out of his hand? There's not a lot of angle on the disc, and that's really the way that you want to play that. If you come at this with a hard spike hyzer angle, you can get some really bad action on the roll. Kade pulled it a little bit and hoping that it hurries up back to the left. A little long there.
Oh, look at it take off, man.
There's the one that you want to avoid right there.
No putt from over there.
Yeah, it's just a layup and move on to the next one for him. Thomas is lining it up, trying to get himself acclimated here.
Yeah, that's pretty wide and a pretty sharp angle.
Stay up, stay up. All right.
It's definitely rolling the dice right there, and there it goes. And that's headed back toward the green.
You know, usually on a green like that, I'm going to aim a little left of the target instead of aiming for the disc to come in on the right side.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No way. Oh, it checks up just before, though.
Ooh, is that safe still?
I think the fringe is safe right there.
On the second cut?
Yeah.
All right. On the skirt?
Yeah, he's still going to have 40 feet for his par.
Get down.
On the shortest hole on the course, you know?
Yeah. Sometimes those shorties get to me, too. Ah, it's a good bid. Just...
That stings.
There you go.
Tapping her in. 4 down after the first 5.
That's a great start. I mean, that's pretty much all you can do if you're chasing the leader down, is just keep making birdies and hope he makes a mistake. When you're the leader, all you got to do is try to keep pace, play your game. Try not to have any silly mistakes to, have any two-stroke swings. If the guy's going to get one back, make him earn it with a good shot. And so far, Mike's had a couple of good breaks to keep him, from kind of making it a lot easier for Austin.
Yeah, definitely. That kick out on hole 1 was significant.
He had a nice cut through the trees on hole 2 that left him with that long putt. That, had he made that, then wow, that really puts a lot of pressure.
Hole 6, this is quite the hole, Philo. Par 3, 238 feet. It's blind, shaping from right to left. There's OB down at the bottom of that slope, so anything that lands with any kind of angle at all tends to take off toward that out of bounds.
Big time speed control, sounds
it's such a tricky hole.
Just barely clear the hill and settle down.
That's exactly what Mike did, and that one still kind of ran off toward the OB. I think he might have checked up safe right there.
It looked like he was cutting left. Austin's trying to come in soft. Not trickle too hard. There you go.
All right. Perfectly played.
Nicely done. Leif looks like he's a little inside the line from what I could be wrong. I was wrong. Wow. There you go.
Yeah, this one's really tough to gauge though, man. I mean, the further inside the shot that it looked, the closer that they tended to be.
There we go.
This one's got some
Got it.
good speed. It
Little
just
bit
didn't make it
short.
down the hill.
He's safe, but didn't quite get the speed right. Yeah, those touch shots, man, they can be really difficult, especially when it's breezy. You know, you don't want to overdo it, and then you don't want to underdo it. It's just like a really funky, you know, speed control ability. You got to sit down. That's just rude.
There
you
it
know?
goes.
He doesn't know that that happened, but I'm sure once he gets down there, he's going to be like, God, I threw that perfectly.
It was so soft.
Wow. Just a bad break. Long range layup. Looked like it was tracking to the basket for a second.
Yeah, that
there.
was good angle.
Cade's got a long uphill putt. Put a little jumper action on it.
Just don't touch that cage.
Yeah, bad things happen. Steep hills like that.
Steep hills that slope directly toward the OB.
Shit.
Oh,
Okay, I'm sure. Yeah, you can see him.
That's another
Kind of
fortunate
have
little
to.
break
Yeah,
right there,
you know,
man.
he's just gonna have to live with it. You know, like it could have gone a lot worse. All right, Austin gets his stroke back from earlier in the round. I'm sure he's feeling a lot more comfortable now.
Back to 4.
Yeah, when you're the leader, you know, anytime you can extend the lead, you know, that tension just seems to dissipate a little bit more. Still early, but, you know, it's still any extra space, you know, is welcomed. These guys are just tapping in for some pars here. And young Cade finishing up with a par.
Par here is not bad at all. I'm on the.
I bet these guys feel like they all want to birdie this hole. I mean, it's like it's right there. You know what to do. It's kind of probably disappointing to miss this hole, I'd imagine.
Hole 7. It's a par 3, 249 feet. You're looking straight at it again. Basket is tucked onto this hillside right here. Only OB is a green off to the right.
There's some ace runs on this course, man.
Oh, this
you know?
is definitely.
That looked like he was taking a stab at it.
Yeah. Yeah, this front 9 is definitely
Gettable.
absolutely the
Obviously,
whole way
hole
through.
2 is a little bit tricky,
Yep.
but the rest of them. All right,
It's time to
get out of
score
there,
for
don't
sure.
roll. Oh. Well, he was in the circle, and now he's probably about 40 feet away. That looks like it's getting pretty aggressive.
Straight at it.
There you go.
Beautiful
That'll
shot
do.
from Sale.
A little 5-meter putt. Thomas. Looks like he cut it off a little early. Yep. He's going to get that same nasty roll. I got caught up. I'm not sure how far away that is, but
Yeah, it looks like Circle's Edge maybe.
yeah, it could be worse.
Cade going with a pig here.
Stay out there. That's putting for sure. It's right there. 4 or 5 meters from the basket. We'll tap in. Warm up putt.
Little obstructed.
Sure,
Looks
Thomas really wants to get this one in and try to get the wheels moving here. He's probably feeling like I need to make a move if I'm going to get into the mix here for this W. He's got good action, but he's just not getting his hand on the target.
yeah, he's been a little off on the putt for sure. Leif from 45 back up the hill. Little jump.
Good aggressive bid, though. If you're going to miss, you want to miss off the assembly. You're not off the basket, off the cage.
And these are the putts that Hoop just hasn't been missing this tournament.
That's good. That's what you got to do when you're winning. You got to make all those inside the circle putts, man, and don't leave any meat on the bone. Especially on a course that's got a lot of, 250, 280, 290 holes, something in that range. You're going to be putting every hole.
Yeah,
Or you should be putting every hole.
right.
If you're a professional, definitely want to knock those 7, 8, 9 meter putts in.
Mike keeping pace though. He's only got 2 pars.
Oh,
Oh no!
no. Those are gut-wrenching, man. Like, that's like the worst part of the game to me, you know?
I completely agree.
It's like making a perfect swish in basketball and the net spits the ball out or something.
You
know?
just never see it.
It should never happen.
Yeah, man.
I hate that.
That's kind of just stepping all over Thomas
Yeah,
right now
you know,
with the
right?
slow
When
start
he's
that
like
he's already
probably
had.
thinking, man, I need to make a move. I got a nice little break out of that tree. I got to put at it. You know, let's knock this in and try to get the wheels rolling, and it turns into a bogey.
Hole 8's a par 3, 225 feet back down the hill.
There's some OB stakes there.
OB all around. There's OB to the right, and then that bunker right there is a hazard. So this one is
He's
pretty
got
tight.
A solid sidearm, so hopefully he's got the right touch and keeps it safe. Uh-oh. Oof. That looks safe.
Yeah, it looks like it's stuck just inside.
Oof.
This one's touchy, man.
Yeah.
It gets.
I mean, look, he's just standing there and just waving his arm out
Yeah.
there. He's hardly throwing the disc, and boom.
Also cutting it close, but
hey, it's right there.
parked is pretty close to out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean, seems like you don't have much of an option on this hole.
That one.
Just cut that off a little early. I don't know what's going on, if these guys are a little anxious or something, or it's just that difficult of a shot. Backhand at it, huh? Gotta hold a straight line. Looking beautiful.
My goodness.
Oh.
Wow. Well,
there you go.
that looked like it was headed for the
That
chains,
was
man.
on its way home. It just Houdini'd the basket on the right side a little bit.
That's the way that you really ensure that you're not going to trail down toward that OB, is just throw it straight at it.
Oh, absolutely. And then that disc hits the ground flat and runs out of speed.
Beautiful shot.
That was excellent. Well executed.
Yeah, that was a dagger from Leif.
There we go. That looks like the right angle. Nice and wide. Boom. There you go, Thomas. Get your stick back from the last hole.
I believe that's a zone from Thomas.
He's putting for par from looks about circle's edge and having a little disconnect here in the final round. It's not easy. I'm sure he had high hopes of making a run and maybe just put a little too much pressure on himself. But Austin keeps the pace and keeps cruising. Looks pretty comfortable, confident. Leif, another solid hole.
Good looking stroke.
Yep.
Very simple.
Kade to scrap up his bogey. Keep your head up, bud. Keep it going. Alright, so that did stay safe for Mike. Looked kind of sketchy for a second. So we had 4 birds and a bogue.
Super stylish. You can wear this thing.
Hey, who is that guy?
Of course, you let people know you're representing disc golf out there when you're wearing shirts like this. Also, very soft, very comfortable. I feel like I'm wearing silk in this, and it's cotton. How did they do that?
All right, man.
That was interesting. I didn't see that coming.
Hole 9, par 3, 345 feet. The wall of trees on the right and long is out of bounds, and there's a green pretty much pin high to the left that is out of bounds as well. Hoop going with that same 11-time Firebird and gets that one a little too turned over, actually, and he's going to be well out outside of circle 2 on that one.
Have to lay that one up and hope Mike doesn't park it. Yeah, oh yeah, just kind of have to let it go.
Feeling it a little bit for sure.
Got it out, got it up. It's tracking pretty nicely.
That is absolutely parked from sail.
Oh, yeah.
That's a T-Bird 3 from Mike.
That's what he needed. Leif's trying to follow that vapor trail. It's looking pretty good. Hit the front of that hill and check up. There you go.
Yep.
Nicely done.
25 short. Tomaselli hanging this out wide. Great looking shot inside 15 feet for a birdie. Looks like Kade's going with the mid-range again. Man, he's got plenty of power.
Slow down. Sit.
That's sweet. Long range.
Oh, man, that was on target.
Guess he felt like he needed to take that run after Mike parked it. Didn't want to give up the stick easily.
Just a little right from Kade.
There you go, Leif.
All right. Leif's not out of it yet.
No, he's still in the mix. I've seen strange things happen, you know, 4 or 5 stroke lead, only halfway through the course. Anything can happen in golf.
Yeah, there's definitely a ton of scoring to be had on the back nine as well. And again, there's going to be a lot of OB. So those two stroke swings can definitely happen pretty quick. This is Mike to get within 3 of Austin.
There he is.
He does it. Playing pretty solid. Only 2 pars on the front nine. Nearly perfect. Hoop not playing too bad himself though.
After that shaky first hole, he recovered nicely and, you know, found himself some nice birdies and didn't let Mike, you know, close the gap any more than the 1 stroke after 9 holes. That's pretty good, you know, pretty good work, I'd say.
Pretty good golf overall though,
yeah,
man.
Pretty solid. I mean, we only had one guy have a pretty big struggle. Kade was, you know, having some rough spots. You know, Thomas had a couple rough moments, but he's still making some birdies here and there. See what they do on the backside.
Looking forward to it, man.
Yeah.